Oh, wicked! Let's rock! Yes! Oh, awesome! Wicked! Right, okay. I know there's no time frame at all. It's just like, do I fancy streaming? Let's rock. Let's do this thing. Right, awesome. So, how are we doing today? So we've got a good plan. Right, what have we got planned today? We're going to make. It doesn't sound super interesting, but we're going to have a button which can toggle between whether you want to have a moving background, a static background, or no background. It's going to be awesome! Buckle up, this is going to be great. I'm trying to make it sound more exciting than it is, but the button is going to be fun, so we can relax. Okay, so what are we going to do first? And you know what? I want to see if I can get this entire button working in 1 hour, right? That is the button doing everything that we want in 1 hour. Okay, that is going to be that's going to be a tough call. I think that's 3600. Start players. Right, okay. I'm doing it. I'm putting my dignity on the line here. If I don't make it, I'm going to look like quite the fool. Right. Okay, so let's do a quick explanation. If we go edit script right here, and I'm looking at the wrong one. Actually, no, this is kind of the right one, but the important thing that we're looking at right now is I've got this game background, and it's going to be either moving, static, or none, right? But in the data script, we've got a variable which is one of these, right? And we've got it so that it saves and loads. Oh, KO2 fan! Oh my god, long time no see! How's it all going? Oh, KO2 fan is the man. Oh yes, let's rock! Oh, wicked! Oh yeah, how you doing, man? Awesome. Yeah, I'm making a nice sort of like soft background button that's gonna hopefully just, still keep with the sort of pleasant theme of the game. And not be too. Oh, wow! So are you back in the UK, or are you still in somewhere else in Germany? That's incredible. And how was the move? Because moving is legitimately, as far as stressful things in life, that is, I think it's something like the fourth most stressful thing. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Wow! And is that going to be like? Are you going to permanently be in the US? That's brilliant. Oh, wow! Because you as far as like accents go, you've got a very sort of English accent. So like I'm told that everyone in the US loves English accents. So it's like you don't even need to say anything interesting, and people will be like, oh wow, this guy like that's kind of how I get away with a lot of things. I could just be like, he sounds really interesting. It's like, and it's just oh, that's brilliant. So and it's absolutely none of my business whatsoever. But is it because you've got a job there, or has your job like moved you there or something? Obviously, it's none of my business, but I'm just intrigued. Oh, fantastic! I didn't know that. That's awesome. And where in the US are you going to go? Ah, right. Oh, fair play. No, that's absolutely fair enough. And what did you actually refine your German speaking skills while you were there? Ah, yeah. Oh, wow. No, that's the best way to be. Oh, right. Anyway, so we're gonna make a button now. So I'm gonna make a sprite here. We're gonna do a square. And I think I just want to put this one here. There, that looks good. We're going to add a component, which is going to be a box collider 2D. And this one might be a little bit confusing, but we'll put this together. So this is going to be background static button go. And we'll probably put this in the same place that we put the other button. We'll find a good place for it. So, prefurbs. Let's have a look. Is it title stuff? I think it's, yeah, this looks about right. Yeah, I think, in fact, let's go keep it with that same theme. So we'll have, this is a bit of a long-winded name, but we're going to call it title, background, static, button, go. Oh yes, I suppose, yeah, it didn't really occur to me. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I think one thing which I do quite like about the German language, in much with Spanish, is that if you look at a German word and you try to pronounce it how you would, you know, you can more or less say it, right? Whereas when you're trying to learn French, they just add a bunch of letters in that, you know, you're thinking, how many silent X's do you want to have? You know, whereas it's like, yeah, I think obviously Spanish is my, you know, sort of preferred language, but it's just German has, you know, you have to pronounce every letter that it shows you. Oh, brilliant. Right. So this will be the static button, and I'd probably keep the scripts, title scripts. Yeah, we'll have another one just here. So this will be title, static, background, button, script. That's a little wordy, but I'm okay with it. Right, now get ready for it to suddenly open up this for no reason. And then let me go. And then open up, yeah, open up Visual Studio without actually having the script ready. I don't know why it does that. Right. Okay. Now that it's opened it up for no reason and I'm going back, I can now click on it. Right. Oh, of course. Because it's been a little while, it might just be a little bit. No, it's fine. Everything's fine. We're all good. Right. So the reason this is going to be a little tricky, so we just add the script to it straight away. The reason this is going to be a little bit tricky is because, I'll see if I can visualize the problem. You can't quite see it, but I've got a, that's no background button. Then there's a background button which looks like that. But then the moving background looks like that, but it's actually got multiple sprites animating to make it have a moving background feel to it. Which, it's going to be quite hard with the code that I've got, but that's what we're going to be doing today. Oh, brilliant. So, let me go swap it back to another one. I think that's fine. Okay. Okay, so, first of all, let's go button script. Alright, so that means that we got, if I close all of this, and then we go to definition. So this button script here has got all the things that I want for a traditional button, but there is going to be one thing that I don't really know how I'm going to sort out yet, but I'm sure I'll work it out. We'll come to that. So, public void public void I don't even know if we need that. We're going to just have public void summon, and then private igniter summon routine. Have we got? I think busy's already. Busy equals true. Busy equals false. Oh, actually, I know what I'm doing. So we should open this one up as well, because then we can kind of just sort of copy a bit of the code. So I'm just going to copy this and change some of the numbers about. In fact, we're going to copy all of this as well. Control C. no point in trying to do it again. We just got to work out the exact position. So what happens here is it's currently minus 1.5 on the x-axis. So I think we could just have it on the mirrored side and see what that looks like. So all I really need to do is just get rid of the minus signs here. And we can actually copy this but change quite a bit of it. Again, whenever I can copy and paste, I'm going to do it. So let's have a look. Oh, vibes, let's rock! Oh, wicked, how's it going? Yes! Oh, nice. Right, I've already had 2 coffees and an energy drink. So hopefully I've got the energy to go. We've already set ourselves on an hour timer to make a button, which is going to be a really fun looking button, but the actual outcome of what it does isn't that exciting, but I'm just focused on how fun the button is going to look. So we are going to have switch switch http datascript.instance dot background settings case background moving break. Yeah, because this is where it gets fun, but it's going to be a little bit confusing. Obviously, it's not going to be this, but we will need to change this, but that's no problem. I just like to work out exactly where we're going. Moving, static. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, so it's going to be a fun-looking button because one of the things is actually going to be animated. Yeah, so I with Rumpletown, I am way happy with what I've done with Rumpletown, but I kind of, with this particular game, I feel like partially I've cheated the system because like this is a version of another game, but I was thinking I think this would be quite fun, and I've played it. I made it. I made a basic version. I played it, and I was like, oh, like I know it sounds like I'm blowing my own trumpet here, but it's legitimately fun. I'm looking to get this game like at some point on like just on itch so that people can test it, because I've had it's only been me and 2 other people that have actually played it, and it's quite sort of compelling and addictive. Oh, nice! Oh, wow! Right, I think you're on my whitelist. Do feel free to put a link up. It'd be nice to see it. And what sort of 2D game is it? So now we don't need that. Right, so what are we doing here? No. Yeah. So we are going to come up with a bit of a problem, but I'd rather face the problem head on. We'll worry about how to fix it later. So, the reason this is a problem is because with this button script, we traditionally just have a button up sprite and a button down sprite. Whereas this one, the button up sprite, is actively going to be animating, and I don't have any easy way of dealing with that, but we're going to kind of work with what we've got, and there's a chance that despite the fact this is the child of this button script, we might have to ditch this altogether to make our own custom version of this, and we can just steal the bits that we like. In fact, the more I think about it, that's what we might have to do, because there's... Do I make that decision now? I'll tell you what, we'll keep going, and I might just have to make that decision in a little bit. Yeah, like I say, we might just have to copy some bits from this, and we'll see how it goes. Oh wow! Okay, so it's like using physics. And what game engine are you using? Material Planet sounds awesome. Oh yes. And how far along are you in the sort of process of it? Right. Oh, I see. Hold on. Let me just go. Right, yeah. Yeah, sorry, music's a little bit quiet. Right, so what are we doing now? We want to find the... yeah, let's work this out and then we'll sort it out in a sec. Okay. Might have to just... maybe this works. Yeah, okay. Right, so what we're actually going to do is, for moving, we're going to go aaron.instance.play forward continuously. We're going to use our button SR, our sprite renderer. We want the animating sprites, which is going to be resources.load all sprites, and chuck that in there, comma, finishing sprite is going to be null, and that is going to be 0.1f. Okay, so now we just need to make sure, we need to get this right. So we're actually trying to find the right folder to put this in. So yeah, it's going to take a minute. Oh wow, yes. Oh fantastic. Oh, Unity. Oh nice. So Unity is like it's quite a commitment. It takes a while to learn all the things, and it's something that I always regularly say is don't try and learn what all of these things mean. You don't need to know it. It's like all of this here, no idea. Like there's so many things on here that you don't need to worry about. It's like it's a full kit and it can be quite overwhelming, but I've got faith in you, man. Oh, and Unbroken Martin. So Unbroken Martin is the absolute champion of Hex Racer, Neil. We were actually battling like last stream to, well, Martin was ahead the whole time, but I was trying to beat his score, and then he suddenly just destroyed everyone's score. Are you still first place as well? But yeah, it's rocking good though. Okay, so let's have a look. So yeah, we need to find out the location of where these sprites are. So over here, it's going to be this folder. Let's copy this path. And get rid of all that. Okay. And the button down sprite, we can get rid of that. And the button down sprite is going to be I need to make sure this is right. Let's have a look at what picture we've got. Ah, you can't quite see it from here. That's better, isn't it? Okay, so it will be this one. So copy this path, chuck this over here. Oh, fair play. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure that I do that, and I'm probably as well, when I get to a certain point during the stream, I'm gonna have a little bit more of a play on Hex Racer. It's just a really nice sort of fun game. I just love it. It's just properly sort of relaxing until you get to the really exciting bit where everything's really fast and you're like But I do like it's a good, because it's like when you're starting up, you're like, okay, this is smooth. I can do this. And then the asteroids start getting bigger and everything gets more difficult, and it's like but love it. Right, okay, so now the static is going to be so that's going to be the same. In fact, I think I just need to copy this. Control C, Control V. Yeah, so the slight issue that we've got, the reason this is going to be confusing is because when it's on moving, the animation of this button is going to be like continuously moving, and as soon as I press the button down, as much as for a very quick instant it will have the button down sprite, it's going to, like, it's not going to pay any attention because this is still playing. So you'll just get a tiny frame of it, and then it will just go back to playing this animation. So I've got to work out a way of cancelling the animation when I press the button, and then when it comes back up, you then like continue the animation. That's kind of what I'm sort of speculating at the moment. Right. So I think that's just 2. Is that 2? Let's find out. Yeah, that's 2. Okay. And let's just make life easy on ourselves. That's 0 and 1. So I just need to copy all this. Control C. Paste this here. Control V. 0 and 1. Oh, yeah. I'm going to first of all see how well I can get done, how much I can get done on this button. I'm seeing if I can get this done in an hour. So we've done, actually, this is the swap part. We now need to have the activate. Like, we've got to work out what the how this is actually going to work. So kind of want that. We don't want all of that, but we just want some of it. So yeah, we don't need this bit, whatever this rubbish is. And what's going to happen when it's activated? Oh, in fact, no, we don't need to worry about that too much. Yeah, so we're just going to have a little function here: public void change background setting. There's going to be a nicer way of doing this, but switch http datascript.instance.background settings case. I should have just copied this. I should have just copied and pasted this. I'm committed, right? And then we're just going to say Control C, Control V equals background dot static that will be, if it is static, it's going to turn into none. Let's go make it all on one line so it looks more professional. There we go. And then if it's none, it's going to go back to moving. And we probably at this point do need to set up. That way we're setting the sprites as to the ones that they should be. So we've made that settings, that's fine. We also probably need to http datascript.instance.savegame. So that way, if you press it, it will save it, and it'll be no problem. So we're actually almost there now. Let me just put this in. I haven't actually... So yeah, once we've got this able to change and stuff, there's still a little bit more work left to go. But we're going to get there. So activate, it's going to change that. We're then going to set the sprites again. Right, so the biggest problem that I've got right now, and I've got to kind of work out a nice way of doing this, and I don't really know exactly how, is... So yeah, so here's the issue. What we have, we've got this on pointer down. I wonder what happens. This is just a bit of an experiment here. I'm going to go Control C. Okay, let's see if I get any error messages with this. It does look problematic. So I don't know what this actually means. Do we ever just ditch the button script? Because the problem with having this button script is it means that this on pointer down does something very, very specific. Let's see. I don't know what the green squiggly lines mean. What does it actually say? Hides inherited members. Use the new keyword if it was intended. Okay. Alright. Okay, we're gonna... Okay, I've got it. I've got an idea. I've just worked out the laziest but funnest method. Right, so on pointer down, we're gonna have a... Okay. Alright. So, if I do this... Protected virtual void. We're even going to name it something like cheeky on pointer down. Okay, and then at this point we're going to have cheeky on pointer down. Okay, all right, stick with it. Okay, now we can have. I've got to remember all the things. We can get rid of all that. Protected override cheeky on pointer down. Okay, and then for the time being, we're just going to say debug.log hi. Okay, so what have we achieved? What have we accomplished by doing this? This means that when we're using this button and we like click on it, right? It's gonna go into here on pointer down, wicked. It will just do this function that at the moment is just going to be a debug message saying hi. Oh, Lakia as well. Oh my word. Oh, and Grumble of Pugs. Ah! Oh, yes. Oh, how's it all rocking? Oh my god. Oh, wow. Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Sorry, this is absolutely brilliant. Really, really cool to see all you guys. We've got like the actual overall goal of what we're going to accomplish here. The overall thing isn't that exciting, but the journey to get there is hopefully what's going to be the fun part. So I've just moved the goalposts to work with my like so that it kind of works in my favour. So we've got a on pointer down. Like this is just a protected, like is it protected? Yeah, it means that I can inherit that ability over here, and we want to just test to see that does work. But actually, let's put in the code that we want to happen as well. So on pointer down, we're going to just check that it's going to do the thing that we want it to do already. Yeah. So what we actually can do is go aaron.instance.cancel animation button sr. Okay, so that way it will cancel. Okay, and then we're going to follow. So that way, if it's doing that moving background thing, it will stop that animation and have a static button down picture. So let's see what this actually does. That is all good. Activate. Oh, maybe that's all we need. Okay, all right. The more I look at it, I actually think this might just work as it is. Right. Okay. So we're almost there. What we need to do is just turn. Actually, I kind of want it. That's going to confuse me if I keep that up. We've got our cheeky on pointer down. We've got a debug that cancels that. Right. Okay. Is it going to work first time? Right. First of all, actually, before we get too excited, I need to actually create a prefab and summon it. So, title stuff. We're going to chuck this bad boy in here. Delete this. We're going to copy this path. We're now going to go into. I think it's the title master that we want. So I think actually it's probably better if I go title master script. Yeah, this bad boy. Okay, so we're gonna kind of follow this path and then just make our own version of it. So public game object background button go, and then public title static background button script, We'll call it that. And I always like to put an underscore so it makes things less confusing for later. Right, now that copy thing that I did earlier, we're going to use that. So background button go equals resources.load game object. And then we're going to chuck this bad boy in here. Just get rid of all the stuff that we don't need from this copy path. Yes. Oh, and thank you for the highlighted message as well. I kind of forgot that you could highlight messages here. But yeah, I think if anyone if anyone builds up enough for the cube time, I'll do the 5x5 cube as well a bit later. Right, so now we've got find all references. So that's good. Underscore title static background equals. Yeah. Oh no, fair enough. Background button go. Get component. But I'm not like yeah. If it's coming late. Yeah, I know, but I do really appreciate that. I really do. I think, but if it's getting later into the stream and no one's redeemed it, I might just do it anyway. Right. So we're creating it, getting hold of the script, and now with that script, we're going to say this bad boy dot summon. Let's rock. And perhaps I probably should have this involved in the underscore. Title.busy. So like what the whole purpose of this is, we're basically saying summon all of this and then wait until all of them are summoned, right? So while any of these are busy, wait there, and then afterwards we're going to say, right, done, busy is no longer true. Okay. I think that's it. Right, I mean, we still have got more stuff to do, even if this works first time, which I'm not. I reckon I'm feeling about 31% sure. 31%. Okay. This is not a good start. Let's be honest. Right. A long black screen. I think it's because I haven't played for a while and it's got to gather all the stuff. So I think just the first time I press play, it takes a while. Okay. Ah, right. This is actually not too much of a problem. We need to create a game over now, which I think we can just do by doing this. Yes. Okay. Absolutely fine. Yes. Okay. Oh. Okay. It's come up, right? And I just want to check, right? That is meaning that it should be on none. All right. So let's just double check in the thing that it's saying none. So TTP master data script right at the bottom. The background setting is indeed none. Okay. So that's good. All right. So as I tap and hold this down, it's going to just have the button down thing, right? We're going to get a debug saying hi, and then if I let go while I'm still hovered over, right, so that's good. All right, now we're hoping as this comes up, it will then start animating, having an animated button background. Okay, all right, that's close enough. Okay, that's not bad. That is not bad. For some reason, I must have a dead sprite in there. But let's just see what happens if I press down. Okay, it's now still. That's good. All right, now let go. It should be a still picture of whatever this is, but when it's up. Okay, all right, and then press it again, and then let go. It should be none. All right, and then. Oh, did this just work first time? Did I get this right? Oh man, let's do this thing. Yeah. I don't know how many of these animated emojis you've got, but keep it up. This is awesome. Right, so this is a very easy fix. So here's the issue that we've got. Oh, actually, also, while we're on this topic, let's just press this. Oh, I didn't unsummon. I haven't unsummoned it. That's okay. This is meant to take a little while. It's probably not going to take quite this long, but it's doing something for the first time. Ah, yes, it's that goat with coloured sunglasses. Okay, all right. Yep, I know what the problem is. Right, we forgot to get rid of it. We forgot to unsummon it, so we've got to do multiple things. Okay, but you know what? The fact that that worked as well as it did, I am very happy with that. Prefabs, sprites. So, one. Okay. So, what I was kind of hoping was going to happen was there was just going to be an empty dead sprite here, and I would delete it, and then that would fix everything. But that is not the case. Let's go fix the unsummoning problem, and then we'll get back to why it's flashing for no reason. I'm sure that won't be too much of a problem. Okay, right. I just said what I was going to do. I probably should play back because I've forgotten what I said I was going to do. That was it. We're going to get rid of the button. So we've got the title master script. I just forgot to unsummon it, but it's really, really easy to sort this out. I just need to go find all the references here. At this point here, we just need to... Oh, so easy. Boom. Easy. Right. Underscore title unsummon. Let's go. That'll do. Happy with that. I don't know why there's a question mark here. I genuinely don't. I don't know why they just thought, well, yeah, put that in. We always want a question mark. Oh, yeah, sorry. You're right. Let's go. I probably should... So, I'm... hold on. Turn, repeat, on. Okay. So I think we should be back on. It's a bit of a quiet one. So this is the actual track which I'm thinking for the game. And so I feel if you hear it, it might... I don't know if it's going to grow on people or if people are going to hate it. But see how it goes. Right. Yeah, so that unsummons it. That's one easy problem fixed. Okay, the next problem is why does it... Okay, I think... So we've got this is the correct folder, and it should be just cycling through these. And then it should just cycle back. We're going to press play, just have a little, try and work out why. Okay, now it's flashing twice. So what we do is, I think I can still select this. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Very easy fix. I'm just an idiot. So, very, very easy. Okay, done. Right, I mean, we haven't done it now, but the problem is so easy to fix. We just go into here, have a look at this one. I feel like quite a fool. Right, so here we've got our ordering layer of 10. Now this one is 0, so it's actually conflicting with the background. So we do that, boom, problem solved. That was a lot easier than I thought. So hopefully this should just be, yes, right. Okay, and I don't actually know if that's the best place to put it. It could just be on top there. Right, if anyone's got any strong opinions, you know the rule with this. Whenever anyone says anything like, oh, I think it should go on top of there, boom, it's just done. I'm going to do that. Yeah, so at the moment, yes. Right, okay. So now we have got 22 minutes left to do something that might be a little bit complex. So now, I actually did... So if I were to start a game now, it's going to have no background. So there's no animating background, it's just a clean background. Really good question. Right, the honest answer is no, there isn't, and there definitely should be. I don't know exactly where I can put it. I might just have it like at the bottom right corner or something. But yes, really well reminded. At the moment, there isn't, right? Which is annoying for me, because if ever I want to get back into the menu, I have to either intentionally create a game over, or like pause, go into here, unselect that, then unpause, then make a move so it automatically saves, then press escape, and then press play, right? It definitely needs yeah, it definitely needs that, because otherwise you press play, And you're like, oh, well, hang on a sec, I want to go back to the menu. How do I do that? I'll press escape. No, that just brings you out of the game. All right, well, hopefully now I'll be in the menu. No, I won't. I'm still in this same game. So, yes, very, very well reminded. That's something that I definitely need to work on. Yes, really good idea. That's definitely what I should do. I completely agree with you. So anyway, we will. What we need to do now is, so we've got no background, right? And now I just need to do my very, very quick, almost, barely anything at all sort of movement by pausing the game, then pressing mid game, then unpausing. Then making a move so it saves, then pressing escape, and then pressing play to create the other issue that we have. So if we were to have a moving background there, that works, and I think it should be moving. Yep, this is the moving background that we want, which is great. But I have not sorted out the static background. So what I think I'm going to do, so that's what we're going to work on now. We're going to work on making so that it's going to be this background but not moving, because I think some people suffer a little bit from motion sickness, and it's going to be like, and if there's a constant moving background to a lot of people, that's going to be quite bad. So that is what we're going to work on. I do have some shortcuts, but not useful shortcuts. Right, so anyway, let's go work on this. I don't know how to fix this thing, and my project is taking a lot of time. So I know one thing that I have done before is I've opened a project, right, and then nothing's happened, so I've clicked on it again, and then instantly it does load up the original project, but then it'll also say like you've got your Unity project is always running, so you might find, is there a window anywhere? Oh no, that's fine though. That is fine. Sorry, I answered your question, Katie. Then. So this bad boy here is like, this is are we talking about the static button? Yeah. This one here we're getting reference to, and this will always have an ordering layer. So as much as the colours of it may change and everything may change, it's always going to be a version of this. So I just had a look at this one, thought this was 10. I thought I'll stick this one to 10 as well. So it should still not be a problem. Yeah, I think as it is, I've never had the problem where it just simply doesn't come up at all. And do you have a second monitor? Because I know that I've had it on the other monitor before, and I've just had that monitor switched off. But what I would probably recommend is trying to quit out of everything, and seeing as well here, you're going to have this. Oh no, you can't see it. Hold on, let me move my screen just up over here for the time being. Hey, look! Oh, get Rumpletown. It's really great. Just follow this link. Anyway, right. Yeah, over here you're going to have Unity. Check that is exit out of that as well. I won't do that now because I need to keep the project up. But exit out of that, and then it might work. If not, I'd probably do a full reset of your computer. Oh right, okay. Oh, fair enough. Unfortunately, I'm not actually entirely sure. If none of those work, I can't really help you, I'm afraid. Right. Anyway, static background. Let's rock! It's going to be great. Okay, so if I press play now. Okay, we're at this point. Now, if I press play, it will give me an error message because it doesn't know what to do with the static background. That is what we're going to work on. So I can press stop now. Let's go the board. No, not that. I want to search here. Board master. This bad boy. Right, this is going to be the thing that's going to deal with it all. Yeah, it's another good idea actually. Okay, right. Let's go. So backdrop counter. Let's go find all the references here. So level up backdrop. This is something that we definitely do need to fix. I think if we go into here, we can work it all out. So let's just, so this whole thing here is the backdrop master script. This deals with the backdrop. So if we have a static or have no background at all, I don't even know if we create this. I think it just doesn't exist. Okay, so let's have a look at what's happening. So BD trans equals that. So the reason that we've actually got like 3x3 or 9 transforms is because they are all like, in order to make the background seem smooth, we need like way more background than we need so that it can constantly be moving, and when it's off the screen it moves back. So we can still keep all that, that's no problem. This point here, we're assigning everything, that's no problem. And we are now backdrop sprites. So let's have a little look at what this is going from. Oh, I see. Okay, this isn't as bad as I thought it was. So this here, because I've only actually got, I think, about 8 or 9 backgrounds, this is copying this path to all the backgrounds. So this bad boy has got all the backgrounds we need. All right. And then this is kind of not non-sequential. We can keep all of this in. I'm just trying to work out the bits that we actually need to actually sort out. And I think on this bad boy, let's go find all the references here. So we're instantiating it, we're then summoning it. Right, let's go into that. So what's happening here? This is setting all the sprites and we're fading it to the colour, which is great. And then scroll. Right, this is what we need to be cautious of. So I think if we were to hypothetically say if ttp datascript dot instance dot background setting dot move background setting is equal to game background dot moving, then we scroll. Okay, right, nice. Okay, we're still not quite there. Oh, nice. Oh, quality. Yes. Oh, nice one. Right. And why have we got this? This is just to check that this is working, which is all fine. Okay. Right, so it's the scroll routine. We don't need to worry about any of this. So it will never scroll because this is the only time this is ever called, and it won't scroll because we've cancelled it. Absolutely awesome. Okay, level up backdrop. Okay, so what we probably should do. So yeah, this is where we're going to kind of change the, because we don't want to instantly change the background. It will look a bit rubbish. But we're going to. I was quite happy actually. This looks quite nice. Yes. Okay. So what we should do is this bit's fine. I'm trying to work out when this is actually affected. Yes. Okay. All right. So I think we just have we do that same if statement that we had before. Control C. Control V. Okay. All right. So if it's moving, then do that. Else, right, here is where we're going to, I'll type it all in, and then we'll kind of fill out all the bits. So we want a, actually let's instead of typing out the comments, I think we can just do it. So we're going to have a private I enumerator, swap backgrounds static. I'll keep that in capitals. routine. Okay, so what's the purpose that we're going to do here? So we're going to start this coroutine. Swap background static routine, boom. Okay, now we don't really need anything busy. I don't even know if we've got a busy thing. We do. So I don't think it would do too much harm if I just say if not busy, then what have I done? Busy equals true, busy equals false, and then we can actually use quite a bit of this code here. Control C. Let's go int chum equals 0, and then we're going to go. This should be really easy. So that there is going to be sprite bd int. And that is going to change. Oh no, hold on, actually. Let's see. Yeah, we'll type all this out and then just change the bits that we want. And that could be 0.25. That's fine. Okay, so this here, we're accessing all the 9 sprites. And we're saying we're fading each one to clear. Then we're accessing the 9 again, and we're setting it to 1 up from what it was before, right? Which is going to be sprite bd int, and that's it. That's all we need to do. Okay. I think it's actually all working now. It's going to be, in order for us to test it, we'll have to. This felt easier than I thought. It looks like I'm going to have 8 minutes 45 seconds. But let's just find all the references here. Let's go back here. So what I should be doing. That's not what I wanted. Or is it? Yeah, it's over here. Okay. Right. So let's just change this temporarily just to 10. Okay, why am I doing that? And then Control-Shift-S. Let's see if we've got any error messages coming about. Yes. Right. Okay. I think we've done it. Even though I've been probably largely talking over it, what does everyone think of the music so far? Because this is what I was thinking of having as my sort of background music for Eadisn. It's sort of like quite pleasant and nothing like too epic. I was going for sort of more quaint. Is that the correct word? Right. So that's moving. That's a static background. So I'm going to press play now and see if we get any error messages. Okay. Right. Still picture. That's what we're after. Okay. It did the swap straight away. Okay, but that's fine. Right. We're going to do 10 moves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's okay. Yeah, because it's not going to happen every 10 times. It's going to happen every 100 moves. But I've quickened it so that. Because that way there's still going to be a sort of bit of an interesting background as we sort of cycle through. So this is the sort of dotty one. Now I've got to make sure that I'm not just going to play the game. We just want to sort of cycle through and check that it goes back round. There we go. It's always a bit risky having a single one there, but we're fine. Yeah, and now did that look okay, or was that feel a bit rubbish. I mean, like, because I think I've done the thing that I was looking to do. I was actually going for Game Boy. Because like I realised I've actually got 3 specific colour palettes, and I thought I would go for the Game Boy one. And one of them is grey. Right. Okay. So it looks like it's cycled back round. Yeah. Oh no, it hasn't quite. I think there still might be a few more. Because yeah, actually maybe. That's bad. But I don't know. Has anyone here played like 2048 or anything? I mean, the Game Boy never actually had its own backlight, so you had to hold it at a certain light to be able to play it. But it's just one of the actual color palettes that actually comes with Asseprite it's literally called Game Boy. So I thought I'm going to steal those 4 colors. So it might not be the absolute official ones, but yeah, that's what I'm going for, right? Yeah, so it's cycled back round. I'm just coming up with an excuse to play the game now. So yeah, right, okay, that's good. So we've actually sorted the whole background thing entirely. So now. That was actually done a lot faster than I thought. Oh yes, hey, how's it all going? Oh, Shazad. Oh wow, let's rock. So, so Shazad is my girlfriend. I'm way happy. She's so cool, and she's actually on top of everything else awesome that she's been doing. She's been helping me today make everything look nicer, like on my actual sort of Twitch page. Right, this is looking rather comically problematic, because I have a feeling this is going to fall. But, oh yeah, so how's everything going your side, Shazad? Let's rock! Right, so we actually have a 1 in 4 chance of surviving, because I don't know if this is going to be a 1 or a 2. If this is a 1, then we've got nowhere else to move. There's a 1. Right, so we eat up one of these. But that's fine. Got to do that, right? Anyway, I thought I would. I got slightly sidetracked with the game. Right, should be in a better place. Oh yeah, of course, I agree with that. Right, so we also want to get rid of this debug message. All right, so the static button now is all sorted. Let's rock. I know, I get nervous. Oh. But yeah, oh wow, fantastic, right? Oh, nice. So, but how's everything going with you? Let's right. Okay, so we have done the difficult part. Perhaps we should work on a quit button, like a quit out of the game, because there's going to be times when you just want to go back to the beginning, and currently that is not possible. So what I kind of want to do is if we actually have a look, find a good sensible place to put it. So at the moment I've got it set so that it's a tall screen, so I think I should have it in a different place. So maybe I should just have it at the top right corner here, and it'll be it'll have a picture of an X. And what I like the idea that you tap on it, right, and then a big sort of cross is going to come in front of the screen with a circle going round, and so you actually need to tap it and hold it for one second, and then it will then exit out of the game. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, sorry, still getting sidetracked. Right. Yeah. So I think I'm going to work on a button that's got an X, and then we'll kind of work it out from there. Have I already created a button that's got an X? That shouldn't take too long. I think actually creating the button should only take me about 5 minutes. So anyway, we've done this. We've completed the thing that we wanted to do within the time period that we were given. So I'm happy with that. Let's go have a new one. Right. And we're going to have... we're going to set ourselves... Maybe... I'm going to give myself 1 hour, right? So we can actually stop this for the time being. I'm going to have... Yeah, I'm going to set myself 1 hour, I think. Reset. Start. Okay. I'm going to see if I can not only create a button, but create a button in all the different colour palettes. Yeah, I think that's good. Right, and then actually get it to activate. So let's see if we can do that all in an hour. Right, so what we'll need, I find it easier if I go File, we've got to open Recent, Gizmo button PNG. Actually, no, what we kind of want to do is open, go onto Desktop, TTP Awesome, title, it's not that one, I think it might be Colour Palettes, Purple, tile stuff, buttons, and then yeah, if we just open this one, this is fine. Okay, so it's going to look like this, except for it's not going to have this. So don't worry, I've got a plan. We just go G. So first of all, Control-Shift-S. We'll save this as quit button 000. Okay. G. Let's just get rid of all this. So this is our basic button. New layer. And we'll go over here. We just kind of want an X. So if I get rid of that. And I think a good way of doing that is if we do a sort of circle like that. We actually have all of this on. Just going to move this up so it's over there. Line. Make this over to 1. I'm going to find this key piece. There we go. Right, now I just need to get rid of the extra bits that we don't need. Because it's like, with Asaprite, despite the fact I'm not actually a very good artist, I'm actually quite good at navigating around Asaprite to get exactly kind of what I want. So I think I can get rid of that. Let's go get rid of these little bits here. Right, so we've got the cross, and then I think we can fill it in with this one here. All right. Yep, that's fine. We can get rid of these now. And then I'm just going to press Alt-D to copy that frame over, and then we're going to go down. All right, so we've got the button. That's fine. So I can go Control-S, and then we can go Control-Shift. Actually, do we make it... No. Yeah, Control-Shift-S. Let's not go anything too complicated here. We're going to save... oh, we've actually got it saved as a PNG already. Even better. Absolutely fantastic. That's exactly what I was after. Okay. Right, so now we've done that, file, sprite size, this is 160, I think we go for, okay, we're going to go file new, this will be 256 by 256, okay, and this might not look super professional, but I think it's going to look great. In my head, it's going to look awesome. Right, it's going to, yeah, like I say, in my head, it's going to look awesome. So, so this is the colour. This is basically all of these colours here. These are the 3 different palettes that we've got. So I'm going to start, I always start with purple. And it's going to start by us making a circle like this for... We want a circle like that, and then another circle that's within that. Just want to check that it is actually even. It's probably a better way of doing this. I think that's fine. Okay, so I like that so far, and then we kind of want that same X, but no, that's fine. We'll create another X over here, like that. Go down to 3. Looks good. Find this key pixel over like that. That looks nice. Oh, hold on. Ah, that's a really good question. I don't hold a quick question. Unrelated to what you're doing, can I recall if you? That's when actually was your birthday? Because at the moment I've only played it like a few times. I can't remember, but do you want me to see? I can see if I've got the achievement, but I'm not sure the times. Let's have a look. Let me just turn this one down. I just got to remember to play it. To be honest, I'm kind of looking for a good fun reason to play this as well. So let me actually go do a favour for myself. I'm just going to stop there. Oh yeah, hold on. Let's have a look. I might need to actually quickly. Sorry, one sec. 31st. Let's have a look. I don't remember seeing it, but I'm not sure if I did play it that day. Let's have a look. Achievements. No, I haven't. Oh, hang on. Oh, brilliant, though. No, I haven't got it, though, I'm afraid. I could manually try and set the... Actually, do you know if that is possible? Is it possible to manually set the... actually set the date on it, or have you made it so that it goes into the internal date according to the internet? Right, now I kind of want to just play. Okay. Oh, you can't cheat it by changing it. Okay. Like there's like I think there's some games where you can. I think like the Stanley Parable, it involves you having to play the game 5 times after having purchased it. Right. Oh, fair play. Right. So let's have a look. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Now, I feel like I'm ahead of everyone, and then there's just an enormous chunk after me. So I want to get into this. I want to get into the top realm. I'm never... What? Hang on a sec. The last I saw it was 300,000. Oh, yeah, 300,000. So, Martin, you've absolutely destroyed it there. Okay, nice going. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to blame it on you. It's okay. I've paused the timer. I did want to play this game as well. What I'll do is I'm going to probably have just a couple of attempts. But what? Oh yeah, speed up. I'm sure the speed up is more beneficial at this point. Okay. Right. So I'm not great at commentary while. Actually, I want fuel efficiency. Yeah, I'll probably start going for fuel soon. I do love that, shooting like that meteorite or that, in the background. Because it occurs to me there is actually a brake on this as well, which is what I should be using more often. on a sort of line. Yeah, let's go.
Fuel refill. Fuel refill. Fuel refill.
Well, that's close. This is where I'm too chicken to hold the accelerator the whole time. Although I can hold it sometime. Ah! Yeah. Ah. Right. Okay. Very quickly, I'm going to go. Right. Yeah. I'm just quickly update this because I kind of want another game. Right. Okay. Oh, I see. Yours is in green, so you know the dev. That's brilliant. You might have had that before, but that is good. Right. Okay. Right. So there's a speed up shortly that I need to get. Right, we're getting that speed up.
Max speed increased.
Because the interesting thing is, am I right in saying the comets are actually, even though they're randomised, they're seeded, so the comets will kind of appear in the same places.
Fuel refill.
Right. Oh, right, let's go. Okay. I think I got a bit too scared earlier. Right.
Times 2.
Right, we're just going to get as much points with this times 2. 2, 3. Oh, I'm not getting that speed up. I'm not a
Fuel
madman.
refill.
Oh, right, okay. Stabilised a little bit, okay.
Times 2.
That needs repair.
Shield.
Oh, fuel's a little low. Oh, okay, alright. Got another times 2.
Times 2. Fuel refill.
I know, I'm playing a little bit like a chicken right now. Yeah, I want to get as far as that times 5.
Fuel refill.
Come on, come on, come on. Sorry, this is so tense right now.
Fuel efficiency
I
increased.
panicked, I didn't really want that one. Okay. Okay, times 2.
Times 2.
Oh, that was a little close.
Fuel 50%.
Oh dear me.
Blaster.
Astro Blaster's
Shield
useful.
ahead.
Let's go get fuel.
Fuel capacity increased. Times 2.
Oh, no. Okay, we're fine, we're fine.
Times 2.
Ah, that's the times 5.
Times 5.
Okay, it's a bit of hull damage. Oh no.
Fuel refill.
Okay, alright, at least I survived.
Max speed increased. Speed up.
Oh no, I do not need to speed up right now. Oh god. Oh god. This speed up is not helping me. No. Oh. Oh, dear me. Right. I think I must have died somewhere similar before as well. Ah. That is really difficult. I think that speed up, I just panicked too much. I think, like, if I was slightly better, I'd be able to, like, manage. I'd be able to manage that, but I think I was just slightly shaking too much for getting that far. Right, I'm gonna. That was okay. Good. Right. Okay. Right. That's good. I'm gonna beat that another time. We've still got the rest of the month. I'm gonna do it soon. Right. I'm gonna have a break for the time being. That's been brilliant though. Oh, awesome game. Yeah, if you want to put the link in the chat, do always feel free. But I probably better get back to it. I feel like I was close. I think it was just that speed up. I just couldn't quite that was a serious speed up that you get there. Like I couldn't quite manage. But absolutely awesome game. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Hex Racer, check it out. I'm gonna put my review on that shortly. What I might do if I need another break, I'll do more of the story mode and see if I can win the story mode. But yeah, right. Okay, what were we doing? Quit button. Right. So, what my plan is right now is I don't know how this is gonna. Yeah, no, this will look fine. I think this will look quite nice. Yeah, okay. So we're going to make sure that this cross looks okay. That's not quite right. Yeah, that's better. Now we just need to get rid of this. Oh yes, right now let's so I've kind of got I've got an idea as to how to do this. I think this will be okay. So what's going to happen is we're going to there's going to be when you tap and hold this button, this big cross is going to go in front of the screen, in front of everything, right? And see, we have a circle. That circle is going to slowly become complete, and then as soon as it's complete, then it will quit you out of the game. Yes, because I realised that because I think I was letting go of the accelerator the whole time. But I think the reason that I took it, I would have optionally chosen to avoid the speed up. But because the asteroids were in such a way, I was like, I would rather, it was as if I was going to miss entirely if I didn't get there. Okay, right. So yeah, okay. So now we're going to just get rid of this one. We're going to press Alt-N, and then go back onto circle. Yeah, okay. It's more of a... I'm not sure how good this design choice is, but I quite like... It's not quite right. Actually... going to start to look like it's falling apart. Right, don't know how many frames this will take. It shouldn't actually take as long as I think. So there, and then Alt N. I just need to kind of line the circle up correctly. That's pretty good. And we can fill it in with colours a bit later. What I probably should do, now I think about it, is we go New Layer. I can press W, so that means I can just click on something. I'm going to click on this, Control X, paste this here. So we got them on different layers, so Control X, paste this here, and then Control X, paste this here. X. I don't normally do art on stream, but you know when I know what I need to do, and I just feel like yeah, that's what I'm going to go for. So it's going to start to come apart, and oh, you know what I should have done? Actually, in fact, I can do it now. It's no problem. I kind of want it to like essentially come apart from there as well. So what I should have done, it won't take too long. I'm just going to go delete all of this and then go. Oh yeah, I need to get rid of this for the time being. Control CV and then Shift H, put it on that side, and then I meant to get rid of this. Right, yeah, so it's going to kind of like going to finish at the top and the bottom, or it's going to start. So I'm actually doing it backwards because I think that's the most efficient way of doing it. And then I'll reverse the frames. So Alt N, and now I think we actually want both of these, both mirrored. So we only actually have to work on one corner. Okay. Now the reason I do want to fill this in with colour at some point, but I think it's just a lot easier if, yeah, that sounds good. All right. There's no particular order. It might not be quite as smooth as we'd want it, but I think it's fine. Yeah. E. Whenever I'm making this circle, I'm doing a bit of a judgment. That looks pretty good. So just cutting it. Now, here's the big question that we're going to sort of debate while I'm putting all this together. When you quit, are you still going to get the points that you would get from the game, or is it just going to quit entirely? That's what I've kind of got to decide. So, oh yeah, we'd probably get rid of these little circle lines. Okay. Because I don't know, does anyone else do that when you just think, oh, I know what I want to do, but I can't quite describe it? It's like, so this is going to be like come up in front of the screen and then just be like, once it's full, then it's just going to say game over. Right. Oh, I haven't started the timer again, which is probably for the best. If we start now, I think I can do it in the 54 minutes given, but I don't know. We've got quite a lot of stuff to do in this 54 minutes, so let's see. Let's see how we go. we're just slowly filling this circle, or unfilling the circle, but it's a lot easier to go backwards. Just need to find the right pixel to get that. Yeah, that's it. That's actually kind of okay. And then I think we actually just get rid of all that and just do a circle. Just to find the right pixel. That's close enough. Okay, so now we just want this circle to get smaller and smaller. So what's quite useful as well, if I get rid of this, right, I can actually get to see in this sort of faded bit what was the last frame. So I just want to make a sort of smaller circle. Right, there we go. In. That did. So now I'm going to go, and then if we go right mouse button, reverse frames, and then I press F2, so, oh yeah, we can get rid of that as well. So what's going to happen is you're going to tap and hold, and as you're tapping and holding, this animation is going to occur, and then as soon as the animation's finished, then it will do game over. So you don't press it by accident. Now, we probably want to fill it with a colour. So let's go fill the X with this colour, and then because the X is staying the same, we can just press Alt D over. Now, I think the easiest way of just doing this bit here is by yeah, that looks quite nice. Okay. And do we want it? Yeah, I think we just tap and hold, and then when it gets to the end, it then quits. Yeah, okay, I like that. So Control S. Got to work out where we should put it. I'm just going to make a whole new folder here. That'll make life easier. So we're going to get a new folder, which we'll call Exit Animation. Exit Animation 000, and then we're going to save it as a PNG as well. And now I've done that, we're going to just manually change the colours so that for all the palettes. Now there's going to be easier ways of doing this. We can get rid of these now. And I just need to click on this one and then right mouse button there, Shift R, and then that will change all of those, and then there and there, Shift R, and that will change all of that. Okay, so now we can go Control Shift S and save all of this. Color palettes, this is the Game Boy one, and then I should have actually created a new folder, but that's okay. New folder, Exit Animation. I need to make sure I spell this correctly as well. And then we'll save it just as a PNG, and then we're going to go to the grey colour now. Shift R, Shift R, and then Control Shift S. So Control Shift S means you choose where you're going to save it and everything. Grey, new folder, exit animation. .png. So we've got all the things sorted. We just need to put it into our we just need to put it into our actual game. So we can put it as a new folder here. So I'm going to close all this, and then animation, exit animation is going to go there. So if we go onto this bad boy, I might be able to do it all on one screen. Normally I do it on different screens, but color palette's purple, exit animation. Didn't save it at the right place, did I? I meant to. In fact, we can use this to our advantage. So we can just drag that onto there. I just saved it. Yeah, but it doesn't matter too much that I saved it there. That's fine. So now grey. Exit animation. I kind of don't need this one actually, so we can just delete it. It's no problem. But that's the folder that I want, and we want it in grey. And then over here, exit animation. Just get rid of that one. And then just chuck it over there. And now we just got to set our sprites to what makes sense. I think it'll be 128 is what we're going for. So get all of these highlighted. Yep, that should be 14. So let's risk 128. We can always change it if that's not the point. None, and apply. Okay. So now we need to create an exit button. How would we go about doing this? I think we just start from the ground up. So 2D objects, sprites, square. I haven't actually put the actual button in yet. That's fine. We can do that. Even though it makes no real sense because it's buttons here, we'll put the buttons here. That's fine. Let's go. Quit button. Oh yeah, we've got it there. We just need to change the sprites for this one. So let's go load this one. There we go. Load. Shift R. Okay. Shift R. Shift R. Okay, that's all we need. So it's just those first three. So Control Shift S. It will be Game Boy Game Boy title stuff buttons. Game Boy title stuff buttons. .png. Now we're just going to change this again. Shift R. I normally don't show this off, but I just feel like kind of the whole static button thing I did a lot faster than I thought. When I was trying to do it in an hour, I thought that could have taken the whole stream. So I'm kind of riffing slightly. I'm thinking, oh well, now I've actually got a bit more time than I thought. I'm going to see if I can do the whole concept of an exit button. So that's good. Control Shift S. So yeah, grey title stuff buttons. Grey title stuff buttons. .png. Okay, now we've got that there. Got this folder here. Title stuff buttons. Yeah. No. Okay, it's fine. Okay. So those two there, we're going to chuck in just buttons. And then purple. Title stuff buttons. open so I don't get lost. And then we just want it there. Right. Oops, I put it in the wrong place. Never mind. Oh no, maybe I didn't. I'm really confused. Either way, I don't think it should matter. This particular folder doesn't need to be particularly organised. As long as I've got it organised here, it shouldn't matter. Oh, I see what I've done. That needs to go in there. I just want to check that they're in the same place in all situations. So that's all that matters. Okay, we'll turn it into 128. Let me just double check something before I forget. Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to highlight these 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I just clicked accidentally. I clicked off of it. We'll get there. Okay, so now these are going to be 1, 2, 8. Point, none, and apply. Okay, right, we can start making our button now. We'll call it exit game button go, and then we'll give it the default picture is going to be this one, and might be a little big. It's okay. We can easily change that, but I just kind of want to have it in place so that we know how it's going to work. Okay, so I think we can make it half that size again, but we'll worry about that later. Okay, so first of all, we're going to add component 2D box collider. Actually, you know what? Executive decision. Let's go change it now. We want it half the size. So that means we either have to double this or half it. I think it's double it. Apply. Yeah, okay. Right, so now we can give it the box collider. Box collider 2D. Okay, so now the coding part. Game scripts. Create C# script. Exit button. Exit game button script. Right. Okay. Trying to work out if I'd normally have an energy drink now, but given that I've had quite a lot of energy already and a lot of caffeine, I'm kind of fine playing it calm and mellow and not having any. Right. So let's rock. Okay. So we've got the exit button script. This will be button script here. And we're going to go void override setup. And then we're going to copy and paste something and then get a better version of it. So if we just go, it's basically that. That's all we need, but we just need to Control C. Yeah, let's go get the sprites. Yeah, okay, so we've got all of this. Okay, right, so the basic button should just do something now. So, okay, we can actually utilize this cheeky, so override, cheeky on pointed down. I think that's when we're going to need it, because if you think about it, normally the button is set up so that you press it and then as you let go, it activates. Whereas in this case, we want it to start activating once the button has actually gone down the first time. So we're going to have a private. Actually, no. Do we actually need to have? I think we can start with just doing a private eye enumerator straight away. Oh, thanks, man. That's a really, really kind thing to say. I think, I realise that I do realise that sometimes you can hear me. You might be like hearing me in the background and thinking, "What is he talking about?" But one thing which I would always sort of recommend is whenever you're making any of your like functions or anything, like. So here I've got cheeky on pointed down. The reason I've done that is because that's genuinely how I feel about this function. I feel like I've just kind of stapled it in, and so I thought I've named it appropriately. But realistically, you should be naming all of your functions something slightly more sensible than that. But I don't know. I just make it more. It just makes it more fun. But thank you. That's a really kind thing to say. Private eye enumerator. Exit game routine. And what we also want to do, let's see, what's the best way of doing this? Let's go, first of all, say busy equals true, busy equals false, and then yield return null. The only reason we're putting this in is so that we don't get any error messages here. So this will be if, oh actually no, we can't do that. We're just going to say start coroutine, exit game routine. Yes, boom, sweet. Okay, so now I think here I need to have some green notes. So we're going to say create the big X thing. Fade it in. That's all going to be part of the routine. Animate the circle. As soon as it's full. Quit the game and return to menu. And we've got to make sure that the mouse button is down the whole time. So yeah, I'll work this out. So while input.get mouse button 0, yield return null. Okay, and we'll have a public bool exit game equals false. So now we're going to create the big X thing, and we probably, I think we want to control everything within here because that makes the most sense. And I think we're not actually going to use our animation coroutine. We're simply going to we could do no we're not. We're going to change the sprites manually. So let's have a look. Okay. Now, is everyone starting to feel this music, thinking, yeah, this is good, or is it actually starting to get on everyone's nerves? Because I do have backup music. Oh yeah, let's go make this. I think actually let's go make this 60, so it's definitely in front of everything. Okay, so That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Oh yeah, so now we need to, we can get rid of that now. We're going to create 2D objects, sprite. Now, is there going to be any better technical name than Big X thing? I think it's exit animation. Yeah. So I'm also going to do something quite cheeky. This is going to be 100. All right, so it's in front of everything, right? And I'm going to give it a box collider and make it like way bigger. All right, so let's go make it 10 by 10. All right, why are we doing this? That's because, oh, hang on. No, it still works. Everything works. It's fine. Yeah, so that means that even though there's no real reason anyone would want to do it, that means that if someone's trying to exit the game, like, and then tries to move something, they can't move something simultaneously. So I think that's my general plan. Okay. So yeah, and that looks good enough. Okay. What? I kind of quite like the original name that I called it. Big X thing. Okay, done. Big X thing. Game object. Okay. And we can just chuck this in here. Now, I don't think we really need an awful lot more here, because we're going to control everything from there. So even though this is a game object, we don't need to put any code on this because everything is going to be done from the other one. So let's go copy this path, and then we're going to say sprite renderer XSR equals resources.load game object dot get component sprite renderer. Now we just need to put this path in here. That's right. Okay. So we've now got the sprite renderer that we want. So let's go fade it in. So in order to really fade it in, we need to make sure that it actually is invisible to begin with. So XRS dot. Oh yeah, this is going to be a little trickier than I thought. Just got to kind of work this out in my head. Yeah, this will be a little tricky. Let's just try and... Yeah, okay. Alright, it's fine. So, yeah, the reason being is all of this is going to be done kind of like while we're holding it down, so we can't do any coroutines within this part. XRS dot color equals color dot clear. And in fact, what we probably should do is start all of this before. So, and we probably have to have some separate booleans affixed. So we're going to have bool. Oh yeah, no. We're just going to have float. Yeah, time passed equals 0.0f, and so right at the top here we're going to have probably that semicolon, that bad boy. Right, time passed plus equals time dot delta time. Okay, so now we can say if time passed is less than 0.5f. It might still be a bit slow, but we'll see. xrs dot color equals new color 1.0f, 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 and that will be time passed times by 2. Alright, now let's have a look. Else now we need to kind of like go each frame. So frame number equals, so int, and what we probably need to do as well, so I'm thinking all this through as I sort of go, frame number equals I think it will be something like time passed times by 10, but we need to make that equals math f dot round, actually no, we want seal to int of that -5. So it's, I'm essentially saying once we've gone past the half a second, right? Let's just say it's 0.55 whatever, right? We multiply that number by 10, which will be 5.5, and then we do math f dots, then we -5, so that would bring it down to 1, and then well, it'll be, like essentially we're kind of like getting the correct frame number, and it will go up by 0.1 each time. It might be a bit quick, and in which case we can kind of work this out. Now we kind of want to just check that frame number dot hold on, mathf dot clamp between 0 and we're gonna come back to that. We need to get hold of the sprites, so let's go sprite array equals resources dot load all sprites, sprites from a particular place, which I can quickly grab hold of now. Sprites, it'll be this one here. And that'll be alright. Sorry about the screaming in the background. Actually, no, we need to get rid of. Oh, it's literally that. That's fine. Okay. So now this would just be ttp master script dot instance dot get color path string plus that. So this should get hold of the. Oh no, I've done the wrong thing. It's the wrong trousers and they've gone wrong. Okay, I meant to put that over there. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. If I just go. Control C, and now we can just undo everything, and then we can just go put that over there. Oh no, it's still not right. Let's just go. Let's copy the path again. Let's not try and confuse things too much. I put it in the wrong place. Big X thing. Let's go copy this path. Oh yeah, we haven't actually named, so we'll have big X sprites equals that. So now mathf.clamp, and then that'll be big X sprites dot length -1. Okay. Oh. Yeah. So now, yeah, we that'll be frame number. So we're just gonna have frame number equals that. Okay. So what have we done here? We need to make sure. So this frame number is eventually going to be the frame of the sprite that the animation that we're going to do. So by me clamping it between 0 and this thing and this sprite length here, then we're going to, yeah, it will work out right. So that way it's never going to try and find a frame that doesn't exist. It can't do like -1 or, you know, above whatever this number's going to be. So now we say xrs dot sprite equals big X sprites frame number. Okay, and also now I'm looking at this, we kind of want to go xrs dot sprite. Oh, equals the thing that was going to be there on the autocomplete. Oh no! Yes. Okay. Right. It's taunting me. Okay, so we're setting it to the first sprite, and it's going to appear over half a second, and then it's going to cycle through there. Okay, so now, where we're at, 21 minutes. Okay, we're getting there. So, and what we should do here as well is, if exit game, if exit game is false, then we're going to do all of this. But now we want to say something like if frame number is equal to this number here, which is like the last sprite here, then exit game equals true. Although the more I look at it, while I think we can actually control X, get rid of all this. We've got one loose curly bracket that I'm intent on getting rid of. That's good. Okay, so now, while that, and... No, didn't mean to do that. And not exit game. So these are the conditions. So we're holding for half a second, then we're waiting for the animation to play out, and then what if you still got your hand on the mouse while that's occurring. There we go. Then now we can get rid of this. Yeah, so this is the animating of the circle. Yeah, we don't need that. That's right. That was just that's the bit which we were looking to do. And now, as soon as it's full, so now if exit game, then let's see. What's the easiest way of doing this? Because I want to make sure that I destroy the thing as well. So I think regardless of what's happening, we're going to go int chum equals mover.instance.fade sprite to color xrs color.clear over just 0.25 seconds, and then yeah. So if exit game, then I'm just gonna, yeah, this will be exit the game, and regardless of what's happening, we're always going to destroy xrs dot game object. Okay. Also the reason that I put that, we just want to wait that quarter of a second. And now let's just have a little debug. Oh, no. Debug.log. Exiting game. Alright. I think that's all we need to do. We just need to actually do the code for exiting the game, which I'm going to come back to. I'll come back to. But we just want to check that everything else works. So I think the code for the button has been done. We now want to create the X button. And we've got to find a good place to put it. So I think this is going to be in a different place, dependent on whether we've got a portrait view or a landscape view. So before we even try pressing the button, we're going to put it in. We're going to work out where makes the most sense. I think. Because I kind of want to have it. Yes. Okay. All right. So now we can get rid of this, but I want to just copy this path. Okay, so now if we go on to, have we got it open already? The Boardmaster routine. We're creating a bunch of stuff and we just want to create one more thing. So this is going to be public game object, exit game button go. This might be a little bit more trickier than others because I don't have an awful lot to go by, but exit game button go equals resources dot load game object. So we've got the ability to create it now on this script. And we probably, even though we might not need it, use it that much, let's have access to this script. So exit game button script done. Okay. Let's see. I think probably at this point here we're going to create it. So underscore exit game button script dot equals instantiate. Why is that not coming up as easy as I kind of want it to? Okay, no, it should be fine. All right. Exit game button. Okay. For the time being, we're going to go, that dot get component. Okay, so we've created it. Now, I've got some code which is going to be useful, where it's just going to put it in the spot where I want it to be. So main camera. We've got. Oh, maybe we don't have it. Is it camera fixer script? It's not that one. Maybe I just don't. I don't think I have it. Okay, that's fine. No, I was trying to find a shortcut, but it's not quite as simple as I thought. Okay. So for the time being, let's just put it. Yeah, this isn't going to be the permanent place for it. it's not going to be the permanent place for it, but underscore exit game button script dot get component transform dot position equals new vector 3. Yeah, this is not the permanent space for it. This is just a bit of a placeholder. So 0.0f, comma 2.5f. That's where we're going to put it. We haven't got any sort of summoning routine, so it's just going to appear, but that's fine. So now that we've created it, is there anything else that we need to do? I think that might be all we need to do. So now we can just about test the animation. There's still quite a few things that can go wrong here, but let's see where we're at. Let's see where we're at, because we haven't got any way of destroying the button as well. Oh, okay. All right. That was actually, yeah. So now, error message. Oh, what? That's interesting. Oh, yep. Right. Anyone know what I've done wrong here? Yes, that was actually... You know what? This is one of those error messages where I actually am very thankful for Unity here. So what I've done is I have actually, instead of saying create the game object, I'm saying just access it. So this is only a few instantiate. That's literally all I needed to do. That could have kept me going for a while. I think that's all I need to do. So what I've done is I've just said, here is the game object, the actual physical thing, part of the actual Unity project that we're destroying here. So now that should be slightly better. Although, yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, brilliant. Okay. Okay, right, that is kind of what we were after. The animation went way faster than it should have done, and I'm not exactly sure why. It's as if the animation isn't happening at all. Is it happening really fast, or have I done some mistake down the line? Times by. In fact, what I'll do here is we're going to go. Yeah, that's still not bad. That's still kind of what we're after. Debug.log frame number, because I do want it to go slowly, so people do actually have oh no, maybe I should continue. They want to have that chance, but I feel like this frame number. So what number? As soon as it's half a second has passed, let's say it's 0.55, that'll be times by, so 0.55 times by 10. Yeah, okay, let's see if any of it actually happens. Right, at least it's really quick to actually test. So, oh, it just went straight through it. So, for whatever reason, the number's way, way bigger than it should be. Yeah, so it's not actually cycling, it's not spending any time in here, it's just doing it once and it's instantly up to 13. I'm just going to see if this does fix it. It might not, but you know, this might just be a very quick fix. If not, then we got other things to try. No, it looks like it still cycled straight through. Okay, we probably need to make this slightly better. So So how would we go about doing that? I was hoping I could just rely on this. So... Oh! Oh, I see. Okay. I see the problem. So we can go frame number, comma there. Alright, I think we're fine now. Yeah, it's because the clamp, I forgot how to use it. You've actually got to put the thing that you want to clamp first and then the min and the max. Whereas I did the min and the max first and the thing that I wanted to clamp afterwards. So it was basically saying... yeah, it was not working. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yes. Check this out. Right. Yes. Okay. Is that a decent speed as well? So you can always like, uh-oh, no. But if we actually, just so I can kind of look at it, I'm going to press clear now. Right. If I do that and then let go, it doesn't actually say exit game. Whereas if I hold it for long enough, it says exiting game. All right. Cool. Okay, so we're almost there. We just need to find a good place for this. So let's find out what it is. Because also I don't really want this to get in the way of this. So I think I know where we put it. We just put it in the top right corner of whatever the camera is. Now there's various different maths required to work out exactly how to find this location. Ah, it's still behind, so that's 60 and this is 100, so we can probably make this 150 or something. That's fine. So exit game button, it's going to make this 120, it doesn't matter. Now we just need to, we got two more things which I'm going to probably struggle to do in the 5 minutes that we have allocated. We just need to work out, dependent on the screen size, where the top right corner of the camera is, which is a lot easier said than done. So, yeah, that is screen.width. Okay. Huh. Okay, is that if I... No, it doesn't work out that way. No. Okay, let me try and work this out. So I think the height is always going to be the camera.ortho size over 2. Alright, so we can probably work that out. Where are we? Over here. So yeah, the height is always going to be camera.main.orthographic size, which is over 2.0f. We just want to make sure that's a float. So let's just check that comes out roughly. We might need to minus a bit, but let's work out where that arrives. I think it's going to be half on the screen, half off. Oh, no, it's not. Main camera. Oh, no, actually, we don't need to divide by 2 at all. Over 2.0f. Right, so let's just see if we've got the height correct, and then we'll work out the if we where to get it on the X scale. Did I save it? I did save it. So the orthographic main camera, the orthographic size is that. I don't know why I said -2. I meant. Oh. In my brain I did something completely different. Yeah, I think that's better. but we can test it. You know, we'll just do a bit of trial and error here. So I'm saying 0.5. It might be a little bit more. That looks quite good. I'm happy with that. So now, trying to work out what the x is actually quite difficult. So we need to work out proportionality between the height, the screen height, and the screen width. Okay. So yeah, this is just going to be, we're going to have a bit of work ahead of us, because I think if it's always in the top right corner, it's never going to get in the way too much of, regardless of whatever game mode you're using. So yeah, regardless of what screen size. So float proportion float equals screen dot height over screen dot width. Okay, I think these ones might need to swap over, but we'll find out. So we're just going to say we want a vector 3 actually. Vector 3. Exit summon vec equals damn, I don't know if it's a times or a minus. I think it might be a times as well. Okay, we're going to do a bit of trial and error, see if this works out. So that is going to be Control C equals new vector 3 and then here is going to be that exit summon back. So this is what we've got to work on. So I think it's this times by proportion float. Oh, nice. Yeah, actually, I think I actually played the original Little Big Planet on the PS3. I remember when I remember playing that for the first time, and I think you have the ability with the right thumbstick to slap people, and to be honest, we didn't make that much progress in the game because the temptation to kind of with your right hand go and slap, it was that's all we need in the game. But yeah, it's a nice little game. Right. Yeah, I think we just give that a shot. See if that summons where we want it to summon. I reckon I'm feeling about a 12.5% chance of this actually being right, because but we'll find out. We might be able to work it out. All right, it's not in the right place. It's close. Oh yes. That's very weird. So, if that's correct, so I've got to work out why those two numbers are exactly the same. Because that would imply the screen height and the width are the same, and it's not. Oh yeah, nice. I think I've still got my PS3, but it's... Neil, did your PS3 ever do the thing where, it kind of goes... Right, and then it's properly loud, and you're like, no, right, and then suddenly it's playing a game, and it comes up with an entirely new loud noise, and then kind of you're thinking, I can't actually hear anything, because, I mean, yeah, I've got the proper old clunky one, and it was just, yeah, so comically loud. Right, so that's not right. Got to work out why. Oh, maybe. Let's just debug Let's debug the proportion float, because allegedly, that should be debug.log proportion float. And actually, let's go. Yeah. So that shouldn't. Yeah. Let's find out if I've made a mistake elsewhere. So what is the proportion float? Oh, it is apparently 1. So I must have got something wrong here. Okay. Oh, that's int. So I think we just need to turn this into a float then. I'm going to see if this works, because surely the screen.width and the screen.height should be 2 different things. Okay, alright, we're actually onto something. Yes, okay. Alright, that's, even though that doesn't look good, we're actually now making progress, because I've gone too far one way, so I think it's actually control. Let's go make this look slightly nicer as well. That should be width, and that should be height. But I quite like doing this. So yeah, that looks a lot nicer. Okay. Right. That was not really where I wanted it. I don't know how it decided that. Oh. Okay. Why does that not work? So it's saying the proportion float is 0. Okay. I mean, we can just make them individually like that, I guess. Okay, this might work now. Yeah, because there's going to be there's certain points where I'm not sure whether you need to multiply or divide. Trying to work out. Oh yes, right. Okay, let's go. So this is why this kind of works, because this whole new blocker thing that we have is only relevant for when you've got a portrait view, right? When you've got a landscape view, the screen will actually cut off at this point, and I'll show you the example as well. But if it's always in the top right, it's not going to get in the way of anything, because ideally, so if we just go free aspect, all right, and press play, hopefully, yes, we have the X button there. All right, yes, okay. So now we just need to exit the game, and yes, okay. Ah, right, so the only slight problem, and it doesn't matter too much, but that button isn't going down. I'm sure it's probably something quite similar, so it's quite simple. Exit button. Oh, yes, I do know why. Just don't know exactly how to deal with it. I mean, I know how to deal with it, I just don't like it. I don't like it. I'm pretty sure if I did yield return null, that would fix the problem. And I'm annoyed. I hope this doesn't work, because then I'll have to come up with a better strategy to working this out, something that looks cleaner. But I have a feeling this is going to painfully... Oh yeah, I probably better say that I'm on software development. I forgot. There we go. Oh no, okay, good, it didn't work, and I'm really happy, because I didn't want that to work. Let's try and work out exactly why. Good, right, we'll find out a better strategy. So the reason that it doesn't come down, if we go to let's just clear things up a bit. Close all but this. Go to this definition. Right. So now, when we go on pointer down, if not busy. So, in that case, everything's fine. So we actually just need to use a different thing instead of busy here. So we're going to create a whole new variable called exit game animation, exiting, something like that. Public bool exiting, sure. And then we can change this exiting. All right, so now we got that. I just want to see the button go down. It doesn't feel right if it doesn't. If it's not going down. I think this should work now. Yeah, because we've already there we go. Right. Yeah. Okay. So now we just need to work out the cleanest, bestest way to exit the game. Right, and I think I'm going to make a decision now. When you exit, it doesn't save your score. So if you've got a high score, it doesn't matter. You know, it will just cancel it and it will get rid of everything. So we just need to just kind of work this out, to be honest. So if we go on to the board script, boardmaster script. Okay, and we Control M O, Control F, game over. Start game over. Let's go to definition. So this is what happens during the game over. For some reason I've got this. Doesn't matter. Right. So we're going to kind of hopefully. Yeah, I think we're going to just be sensible. We're just going to copy this game over thing. But just get all the bits that we want. So I'm just going to copy and paste this, and then we'll take all the bits we like and get rid of all the bits we don't like. Right. So this will be start exiting game. Start. Actually, we just call it exit game. Exit game. There's no starting involved here. Exit game routine. And then here, exit game. Okay, right, so game over, and we can probably still keep that boolean. Don't need to worry about that. Don't need to worry about that. In fact, let's go Control KC. We don't need to worry about any of that. This stuff still does need to happen. I don't think any of this needs to happen. Control KC. Remove that. That definitely does need to happen. So what we probably should do. Oh, what am I doing here? I can't remember. Oh, this just destroys all of that. So this is all good stuff. We want to just do this. Queued count equals that. Yeah, so that just destroys. The unblocker, we can unsummon that. That's no problem. That we still want to fade away. So we're still keeping some stuff. We're just getting rid of most of it. So in fact, let's just delete this so there's no confusion. we're unsummoning the game blocker, that's fine, no problem there. If backdrop master script is not equal to null, make it fade away. Yep, happy with that. Right, we don't want to instantiate this. And instead, we kind of, even though it's going to look a little ugly, I think we... so what we're actually... This is where it gets a bit confusing. BGSR, what's that? Background sprite renderer. I thought I was... Oh, no, that's fine. This is all good. This is fine. This is the... I've got... Yeah, so there's the actual background, and then there's the physical thing that all the tiles are falling on, and that's the BGSR. Okay, that's fine. So we still want to keep that. We've got to do something over here. We don't need any of this. And we want to do something here. We kind of... we kind of want to just go... so we've actually... We can do whatever we want here. Right. Yeah, so we can just choose our own way. So for simplicity, we could just simply go underscore base tile scripts on board I, comma J, destroy game object. That's the boring way. I think we just check that works. And then I think that's pretty much all we need to do, to be honest. So let's see if that does work. I realise that I have exceeded my time. So it's not going to look super glamorous because the tiles are just going to get destroyed. So oh yeah, because we haven't actually... didn't mean to do that. Get out of here. Right, that's fine. We just need to... Where we've got exit game, we then want to go ttp.boardmaster.instance.exitGame, and then we just check that it's like if ttp boardmaster script.instance. Game overing. We just want to check that it's not game overing. And this is something which I probably do mention every now and then, but it's always worth mentioning just in case. If you have an if statement like this, right, and you've only got one line of code that's directly after it, you don't actually need these curly brackets either side. But I always like having these curly brackets because if ever I want to put anything more there, I have the freedom to do that. So if not exit game, then that is going to exit the game. And what I probably... Now this isn't going to look super glamorous, but I think I kind of want to go... let's see. That's always going to happen. While that yield return null, and then we're going to go destroy xrs.gameObject. I know I'm putting the same thing twice. And destroy game object. So that way we're actually getting rid of the button as well. Oh, we don't want it quite there. We want it a little bit lower. That sounds better. And then we're going to say else. Right. Okay. I think that covers all the things that we want to do. So it shouldn't save anything. It should just exit. Let's just have another quick look at our exit thing. The reason that I want to do it in this order is because while it's closing everything down, I don't want the player to be able to move any of the tiles while it's exiting. So by having this bad boy, the big X thing, over the top, that's going to prevent the player from doing anything else. So let's try this. So, right. Okay, let's go back to the menu. Oh, I'm done with this game. Can't be bothered. Right, let's just go back to the menu. Ah, okay, we still created the game over machine, but didn't do anything. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's easily fixable. Oh, but we still haven't actually saved the game. Okay, there's still a few other little things. I think I can do it all in here. Right, so, yeah, didn't mean to do this. We don't need that at all. And I don't think we even need this. That's more for... Okay, so we've done that. We still actually kind of want some of these things. I think we just want that bit of code. Control C. Because, yeah. Is there anything else that we need to change? We could change that as well. Yeah, we want that as well. Okay, these are just the things that kind of like make everything sort of make sense. So now we've made it mid-game is false and then saved the game afterwards. So now, with any luck, because let's have a look. Okay, yes, good. That actually did. So even despite the fact that I exited, no part of it was ever saved, so it didn't officially exit. So now, though... Oh, no, yep, and then I can still carry on if I wanted to. But now... Okay, which is good. And then we can press play. Oh yeah, of course, I've got to move a particular number that was 10. To... So now... Oh, have I reset? Let me just experiment something. So now that's exited. Because I have a feeling that the number that is cycling through the backgrounds isn't being reset at the end. But that's an easy fix. Let's go get rid of these debug messages. I think we're on the home straight now. I might even actually just have a play. Yeah, I think I'm going to have. I'm going to want to set a few more things up, and then actually just have a game like with the basic starting thing that you're given with, and see how good I can get, how well I can do. So, backdrop counter, find all the references. Ah, yeah, so first of all, up this back up to 100. But we're not actually resetting it at any point. So, find all the references. So the moment we summon it, we should at this point here just have backdrop counter equals 0. Okay. Right. Okay. I'm gonna take off all of the buffs and stuff that I've got, and I'm gonna just see how well I can go. So this is almost impossible to ever get this high score. I probably should actually reset. In fact, let's do that. Let's go do a quick reset, if that's possible, because I want to actually have like a fresh file, see what I can do as my first attempt. Data script edit. Update. Yes. Okay. So I'm just setting that temporarily, just so I can get a proper reset. So R, okay, and then escape. Now let's just, I think we should be fine now. Let's just put that back in the tidy commented area that it should be. Right, so hopefully this is a fresh new file that I've just created. Let's see. Okay, it's taking a little while. I've got to work out if it's just trying to work everything else out for the time being. I don't know why it's taking this long. Ah, here we go. Fresh new file. Everything's fresh, all new. Oh, that's interesting. So it stops at that bit, but I think that might just be... That's still fine that it does that. And it should be defaulting to this being moving to begin with. Let's quickly fix those problems, and then I don't think that should be too hard. So resources, sprites, moving button. So what we can do, because we've got this button here, we can just work out the point in which it stops animating or it misses a frame. So that, and oh no. Oh, maybe. Oh, I think it's specifically just the purple one. Moving BG. Right, so one. Ah, it's that one. Yeah, so we just need to get rid of that. That's fine. So that's up to 11, and I'll just check the grey one. Up to 11, yeah, that's fine. Okay, what was the other thing that I was going to test? Oh yeah, the fact that when you reset, it should default. Reset game. Colour scheme. I suppose we just haven't set it here, so that's fine. We're just going to go background settings equals game background unmoving. That should just be the default thing. We don't need to check it. I just wanted to make sure. Right. Okay. So fresh new game file. Right. Let's see how well I can do. So I always like to build my biggest tile on the right and do everything there. So we've got a 4 up. I want to see how well I can do. Okay, I accidentally left a 1 there, which is a bit awkward. Okay, right, we're up to, I think, a 6. Oh, that's a... I didn't want to get that too early on. Okay. down easy on me here. Right. Yeah. Okay. Right, I want to merge these together if I can. Yeah, I can do that now. So I can merge them and then I can move this one along. And I like, when it comes to symbols, what's quite nice about this is you kind of learn, when you actually, once you've played it for a little while, you learn the best, you know, what like value each symbol is. And I want to see if I can get to what is the equivalent of the 2048 tile. Let's go over here. Now let's try and build this one up. There we go. Right. And then soon we're going to start getting... Oh, actually I can do that, and then move that down. Oh, we want to mix these as well. That's fine. Move that over. Yep, okay. So we've got the sort of sunflower one. Okay. I sometimes end up building quite a big tile there, and it can get in the way, but we'll see how it goes. Okay. Right. I need to think of a good film to watch tonight. Anyone got any good suggestions? Right, here we go. Okay, so now we can move over. And it's like, as just everything, that this tile is slowly getting like bigger and bigger. We want to make it like, you know, as big as we can. This is getting ugly. In fact, let's do that instead. This is going to be a little ugly as we go through. I want to do that first. Then that. I think we need to do that. Oh no. That's fine. Oh, this is not going to work out. This is not going to work out the way I want it to, because that's a bit hairy to be in there. Okay, I can move that back. Oh no. Okay, I think we've got a bit of breathing space. Oh no, what have I done? Okay. I think we can still rebuild. So as it is, the tiles are getting higher up and it's getting a little bit more awkward. Oh no, it's okay, right. This fits in over there. Alright, and then, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to have to accept that there's this one that's going to go down to the bottom. But let's try and fix that. Oh, this looks nice. Okay, so we do that. Okay, right, now we've stabilised. Okay, good. I probably need sound effects at some point. Right, that's good. Okay, so we can relax. Now we've got this next biggest tile, we can relax for a little bit. That's not great. That's a little awkward, but it's not too bad. So we can just put that over there. Okay. Right. So, like, I'll be honest. I'm playing this game. I'm not doing an awful lot of coding at this point. I just want to like actually play the game, and just test, because it's been actually a little while since I've actually had a proper sort of competitive game. See how well I can do. So we can get this 3 over. Okay. Alright, we're actually going to try and build this up so it becomes that, I think. I think that's probably my next sort of course of action. Ah, it does not quite work. Yeah, okay, we can still wing it. Yeah, it's fine. So now we can get this next one up here. Okay, right, that works out quite nicely. Okay. Again, got the problem. It's like, I don't like that being there, but we'll see how it goes. Right. Yeah, if you're not 100% sure as to what's going on, we're looking to combine the tiles that are the same to make like bigger tiles. So that's like essentially 1, that's 2, that's 3, and like as you kind of get bigger and bigger tiles, they obviously can only mix with the same ones, so it kind of gets a little bit more crowded as you play more. But the moment that you get one, like that you can suddenly conjoin everything to make the next biggest one, it normally feels like quite satisfying. Okay. That's fine. That's not as fine. Okay. So I can now just put that together there. Right, and we want to see if we can get the whirlpool-y one. That's the one above from that, so we're quite close to it. That's not good. Right. No, we're okay. So now we're kind of like, it's now sort of snaking, so our next biggest tile is there. We want to just kind of get this one big enough to, and then we'll get a massive, it'll feel really satisfying in a short period of time. Let's keep that over there. Yes. Juicy. So what I kind of want to do is move this one over here if I can. It's not as easy as I suspected. Yeah, I think we got it. So I can move this over here and now fit this in. That's good. So now we can fit this. Yes, right. Okay, now we can relax for a little bit. Oh, I want that. Move that over there. Now we can just fit that in, which is always nice. That's a big upgrade. Okay. Right. That's okay, we can actually fit that over there. And I think we just work with that. Oh, that's not as good as I thought. Okay. Oh god. Right, okay, no, we're back in, we're back in. Oh, I think we do that. I don't like that move. Right. Okay. Again, getting a little bit hairy. Fit that in there. Right, okay, this is not like looking as bad, so we kind of want to get this one built up so we can then fit it through there. Okay, right. Alright. We're one step closer. I realise I'm not very good at sort of concentrating because there is actually quite a bit of focus that you need on this. Okay. Also, I kind of can get a bit of a reference as to how long a game takes as well. Oh, this is... It's alright. How do I deal with this? Okay. I think I know. Need to move that over there, that there. Okay. Oh, there we go. Right. And one of the other big tricks is when you have a big tile that isn't a 1 or a 2, it's trying to find a good place like for it. Kind of shame I have to move that. This looks good, but it's not actually very useful. None of this works. Okay. I've got to split these up, which is a bit awkward. Oh, this is quite juicy. So, yeah, if we can build this up, work it, going to have to kind of wing it slightly. Right, okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. We're okay. I kind of hope, I don't know if we kind of want this to be a 1 really. Oh, it's a 2. Okay, it's fine. Alright, I think we might have fixed it. I think we're there. Okay. Nice. Okay. All right. I think we've got to the next big one. Okay. I wonder how long I've actually just been playing this game for. Like, I genuinely don't know how much time passes in a game, but I'll have to sort of play it back because I haven't actually recorded myself playing a proper game. Well, I think to be honest, like just whenever your game crashes, that's like a badge of honor. It's like kind of everyone's game has to crash at some point when you're creating it. Don't worry. But how's your game dev coming on though? Actually, this isn't bad. Not bad at all. So I want to see if I can get to the one up above that. Just quickly, don't worry, I'm still continuing. It's something I just want to check. Yeah, that's all right. This number here. It's there's 3 separate numbers here, which get when it comes to 0, then there's going to be a like a big tile of some sort. Oh yeah, this works out quite nicely, I think. Oh no. Oh no, that did not work out as well as I wanted. Okay, this could get worse before it gets any better. Okay. Alright, I think we're fine. Right. I think that one there is just going to remain there forever. Oh yes, right, we're getting our big tiles. We're getting a payday now. Okay. Now, as much as I do like this music, I am slowly going insane because we've kind of heard it various different variations on loop for the last 3 hours. I might change it up slightly. It's not good. I think I can wing this. There we go. Oh no, yep. Need to do that first. Okay, we're getting very close. We're getting close to the next one. know I might. It's like, you're not doing any game dev. This doesn't count as a game dev stream. It kind of does, because this is like the official play test. Yep. Just got to keep that aside. So I think this one, it's got to go about 2 more levels higher, and then we can start getting the enormous tile. I wonder if I'm going to get my high score live on stream. That'd be incredible. Why did I say that? It's okay. We can do this movement here. Okay. Alright, I think we might be back on course. Oh no, we're not back on course. Okay, that's fine. I realise that despite the fact it's a lot of fun to play, it might not necessarily be the greatest viewing game. Okay. It's getting quite intense because I'm actually like, this is genuinely, I think I have had the tile like one up from this once, and I'm really close to getting it. I think that's it. That's game over. I didn't quite look. That is really, really close. So what I needed was another 4. Actually, no, I needed a little bit more. But I just needed to I only needed a tiny bit more, but I think I'm just game over now. Boom. Good game. Dear me. Oh no, when you say you lost everything, have you actually accidentally deleted your file? Oh my gosh. Sorry to hear that. Are you able to recover any of it? Right. Anyway, we've done our test. So what I would probably do at this point would be... actually, no, I'd reset. Get an extra life. And then do 1 point there. Right, anyway, I am probably going to call my stream at the end here. Thank you very, very much for sticking about. This has been a really fun little stream. I've got a lot more stuff than I wanted to do, actually. The fact that I got the background button and an exit button, I just sort of created that on the fly. I'm pretty happy with that. Right, anyway, I'm going to have a look, see who I can raid. Let's see. Let's find out. Oh, yes. Right. Let's go over there. Timbodette is always... Timbodette's always the... I didn't mean to do that. What have I done? Yes, okay, everything's fine. Control C. Right, rock and roll. Anyway, this has been an awful lot of fun, and I'm really glad I got a really good solid score. I didn't quite get the next big tile, which was close. Anyway, thank you very much for sticking about. I'll see you guys later.